Anyone who's worked as a product owner or business analyst knows just how much time goes into turning designs into Jira tickets. You've got a Figma file, a good idea for the feature, and then hours of writing stories, asking questions, and filling in details. Imagine if instead of all that, you could simply paste a link to your Figma design into an existing Jira epic, run a few automations, answer a few questions, and within minutes, you had a concise collection of new tickets that any developer or AI agent could implement. Here at Batobi, we have a team of highly skilled product managers who've refined a proven way to break designs down into actionable user stories and tickets. We've even published a blog post that outlines the strategy step by step. And that same approach is now available as CascadeMCP, a free open source MCP server that turns Figma designs into well-structured Jira stories with the click of a button. In this video, I'll show you how CascadeMCP can dramatically speed up the story writing process. And if you want to try it out for yourself, there's a link in the description with setup instructions that can get you up and running in no time. To show this off, we'll use an app called Taskflow. It's a task manager similar to Jira with a section for tasks, a Kanban board, and teams. Imagine I'm a product owner on Taskflow, and I'm being asked to write user stories for a new feature. In this case, the feature is a search bar and filter options for the task page. So the idea is that the users can type into the search bar or filter by priority and status. The first thing I'll do is create a new epic in Jira where the designs will eventually be broken down into stories. And normally this is where I'd start manually pulling apart the designs, teasing out requirements, deciding how to split up the work, writing stories, and making judgment calls about what belongs in which ticket. But with CascadeMCP, I'm not doing it alone. The whole process is supercharged by an AI assistant working alongside me right inside Jira. So I get help with the heavy lifting without leaving the tools my team already uses. So here in Jira, all I need to do is paste in the Figma link and add a few quick notes about what the designs are covering. So I'll indicate what's in scope, what's out of scope, and what's already been done. In this case, I'm pasting the link to a specific page in the Figma file, but I could just as easily link to the entire file, a single screen, or even a specific frame. The AI workflow is flexible enough to handle either. And once we have that basic info in the description of the epic, we can ask CascadeMCP to take over by running automations. And there are 3 AI automations we run directly from Jira, each of which calls out to CascadeMCP and handles a different part of the process. We'll start with the first one, which is scope analysis. Now, one of the biggest challenges with designs is that they rarely spell out every requirement. A lot of behavior is implied, edge cases are left unstated, and assumptions live in people's heads or in comments. And that's exactly what scope analysis is for. It helps us identify what's unclear, answer targeted questions, and confirm the expected behavior before we start writing tickets. So when I run the scope analysis automation, the AI agent reviews the Figma designs and their comments and does 2 things. First, it lists out all the assumptions it's making based on what it sees. Second, it asks targeted questions about anything that's unclear or underspecified. So I'll take a few minutes to parse through the questions and clear up any ambiguities. And oftentimes the AI will catch things you never would have thought of, which can save a lot of time later on. Now, these questions show up directly in Jira and can be answered in line. Anything that's already been decided or implemented is marked with a checked box, and anything that still needs to be implemented is left unchecked. And at this stage, everything is editable. I can tweak assumptions, answer questions, or adjust scope before moving on. Once this looks good, I'm ready to move to the next automation and start breaking the design into shell stories. This step takes the open checklist items from the scope analysis and turns them into incremental pieces of work. Essentially, it figures out the logical steps required to implement the feature and creates a shell story for each one. Each shell story represents a focused part of the implementation and includes direct links back to the relevant Figma designs, so the context is always easy to reference. And at this stage, these are intentionally lightweight. The goal is to give me a clear breakdown of the work so I can quickly review how everything's been divided up and make changes before we generate the full stories. And just like before, I'm still in control. If the agent creates a story I don't need or something that's out of scope, I can call that out directly in the Epic description or simply delete the shell story altogether. You can and should edit these until they match your vision. So once I'm happy with this breakdown, I'll move to the final step, turning these shell stories into fully detailed Jira tickets. The last automation I'll run is Write Next Story. This automation takes one shell story at a time and turns it into a fully written Jira ticket. So I'll run it and have it create the next story. And I can repeat that process until all the shell stories have been fleshed out. Each new story includes all the relevant information about what's being implemented. This includes Gherkin-style acceptance criteria, plus direct links back to the relevant Figma designs, so the context is always right there. And if you're setting this up in your own Jira space, you can customize the final structure of the tickets to match how your team does things. So as you can see, in just a few minutes, I've created a fully detailed Jira ticket based on the shell story in the Epic. And what's especially powerful is how this fits into our existing Bitovi automations. Once a story like this is created, I can move it into in progress, and an issue and pull request are automatically created in GitHub. From there, Copilot can even start working on the implementation. Check out our other video on cascading AI development for more info on implementing tickets automatically with AI. Nowadays, it's amazing just how much of this process can be done using AI. Now I'll keep running Write Next Story until every part of the feature has been broken down into clear, actionable tickets without having to manually write them from scratch. So starting with nothing more than Figma designs, I can use AI to break a feature into tickets, surface and answer open questions, align on scope, and then hand those stories off to be implemented by developers or even by AI. And all of that takes place directly in Jira. So that's going to do it for me. If you want to try CascadeMCP yourself, check out the link in the description to the GitHub repo and setup instructions. And if your company is looking to better leverage AI across the software development lifecycle, Bitovi offers AI enablement training for engineers, product teams, and the entire SDLC. And we can help you build and integrate automations far beyond Jira, including custom workflows and integrations that fit the way your team ships software. To learn more, head to bitovi.com. Thanks for watching and keep innovating.